Hello family, welcome back to the channel, home of the RC community and home of the Patreon that offers the most value out there. Okay, if you're interested in the Patreon, the links will be in the description and in the comments, as well as the links for the merch. All right, so look, I see some comments out there that's saying that Russ should be fired, and I also see that a lot of emotional investors out there, more emotional investors, are, they want to know if Russ can be fired. So I'm not saying that this cannot happen, but I'm going to give you the more than likely scenario. Okay, so one, let's just call it what it is. Lead developers rarely get fired. Okay, they rarely get fired, if any. Okay, and the reason why they rarely get fired is because they are the creators of the project. Okay, and when a developer creates a project, that project becomes their baby. Okay, and when they create their baby, they're not going to really hand that off to anyone, even if things are going bad. If things are going good or bad, those projects are not going to be handed off. Now, I know that Russ's situation is completely different because he now has an original developer over top of him, and things remain to be seen how that situation will work out. But the thing is this, Russ still has pull within this project, and I will also break that down. Now, like I said, lead developers, they rarely get fired, okay? But developers underneath the lead developer, they can get fired. Why? Because they don't have as much control, and most of those developers are there to work within the project, work in a different section within the project. Okay, but they are replaceable by the lead developer. Now, I know that some may say that, where Russ has an OG developer over top of him, he can get fired. You have to understand this right here. Think about this, okay? If that original developer, right, was really highly interested in running this project, then Russ and his team would not have been here. They would not have been here. All right, even now, you look at what's going on now, this developer still seems that he or she does not have as much interest. And you also have to think about this. Why would that developer, right, fire the lead developer who is running a complex project? Okay, why would they do that? This is a complex project. I'm pretty sure that this original developer has no intentions of running a complex project that is already set up in SAITAMA. Okay, now I'm pretty sure when Russ took over the project, SAITAMA wasn't as nowhere near complex as what they are now. But even now, all of these changes that has happened, okay, I highly doubt that this developer is going to fire someone like Russ. Russ has too much pull. They have too much going on. It makes no sense to fire someone running a complex project like this unless, okay, we are dealing with something like a rug situation, which I do not believe that is. I'm talking about a complete rug situation. I'm not talking about no made up stuff that these that these influencers made up about slow rug, because we should all know by now that slow rug does not exist. It's something that they made up, at the kitchen table eating a bowl of Fruit Loops or something like that. Okay, you have to look at the big picture. Okay, I do not think this is a rug situation. I do not see anyone getting fired. I at least don't see Russ getting fired after everything that was set up. We're talking about a lot of the like the centralized exchange thing they got going on. Of course, SAITAMASK Pro, that's the decentralized situation. They got the whole blockchain thing working. We got SATA education. We got a lot of stuff. And not only that, we have a lot of backlog catalysts waiting for, this project to take off, waiting for SAITAMA to take off. Because remember what I said, a lot of these catalysts, they cannot get going until after a lot of that revenue comes in, and then they can be activated. Okay, I do not see Russ getting fired. They have so much going for them. Okay, even if the OG did call the shots on anything, why approve all of that stuff? Because a lot of individuals are saying, well, was Russ calling the shots? Even if the OG developer was calling the shots, why would he approve or why would she approve all of the things that the SAITAMA team has lined up right now? And they just have so much to lose right now and so much more to gain. You got to think about it. Okay, and the last point is this right here. I know that the emotional investors are saying, all right, they want Russ fired and all that. Look, I'm going to just keep it real with y'all. Put your emotions aside, because there is nobody out there to be hired. All right? There is nobody out there to be hired. No one wants to be involved with a project like this. Nobody wants to be involved with a complex project like this. Nobody. All right? If it was that easy, everyone would be doing it. Nobody wants to be involved with what SAITAMA is doing. All right? For a lot of you emotional investors out there, nobody is coming to your rescue. Okay? What you're saying is just talk. It makes no sense. No one is coming to save you from this project. You either invest or you get out of it. It's that simple. That's your only option. No one is going to fire anyone. Okay? The only chance you have really with the SAITAMA project is a complete rogue situation. That's the only hope you have. And like I said, I do not see that happening. No one is coming to your rescue. Firing Russ makes no sense. Emotional investors saying that Russ should be fired makes no sense. Okay, you can't speak crypto in the 9-to-5 terms. You can't just fire anyone, and you can't just fire lead developers in crypto like that. Like this is a regular 9-to-5. You can't speak crypto in the 9-to-5 terms. Okay, now saying something that makes sense, like this developer should sell his project to another development team or leave the project. Say something that makes sense, but don't say nothing like the developer should be fired. Developers rarely get fired. I've never seen a developer fired in all my 8 years of crypto. In all my 8 years, I've never seen that. It does not exist. What you want, emotional investors out there, does not exist. Okay, like I said, nobody is coming to your rescue. All right? When you look out into the crypto space. Who is out there right now, even in the big projects, okay, that is capable of taking over this team right now? Okay, who out there? And we're talking about other developers with way more capital who probably can afford to buy a project like SAITAMA. Nobody is reaching out to that developer team because they know what SAITAMA is doing. No one is reaching out to them. They're saying, hey, we see what they're doing over there. They're doing some complex stuff. We want to stay over here. We want to stay over here. And do you know what's on their side? What's on their side is a whole bunch of copy and paste projects. That's all developers want to do, is copy and paste. They want to come into this, they basically want to come into this crypto space and get a free meal. Okay, they want to come into this crypto space and not do hard work. They want to come into this crypto space and not be different. Like, why? At some point, crypto has to change. Crypto cannot sustain itself the way it is now. Crypto in the future has to advance as time goes. Okay? And right now in the SAITAMA development team, they're trying to make that happen. All right, so like I said, for a lot of individuals out there, and they know who they are, who's saying that Russ should be fired, no one is coming to your rescue. What you're saying does not exist. All right? Your only hope is a rug pull, a complete rug. Okay? And that's not happening. I do not see that happening. Why? Because the lead developer, which is Russ, and the OG, the original developer, they both have too much to lose and so much more to gain. It makes no sense. Okay? Why run off, okay, with a few $1 million when this company can become a multi-billion-dollar or multi-trillion-dollar company, 10, 20 years from now? Why? It makes no sense. All right? If this OG developer sees the big picture, okay, like this current team does, like Russ and the team does, then they would know that firing the lead developer makes no sense. Okay, and sticking with this project will benefit them in the long run. So, I wanted to make this video. Hope it wasn't too long. And remember, y'all, okay, every now is history tomorrow, and you either have patience in this crypto investing space or you lose in the end. And for you emotional investors out there, remember what I said. No one is coming to your rescue because what you want does not exist. Nobody cares about taking over SAITAMA. Nobody cares about taking over a complex project. It's not happening. All right? So this is my video, and I will catch you on the up and up. Howdy.